Besides having some really nice grass, I think the best way to have your house stand out from all the rest around you is to have some really nicely placed landscape lighting. Just like that right there. So what we have here, we have some Hoselink solar lights. Hoselink has an entire lineup of solar lights. They don't just make hose reels, although they are fantastic. And so here, getting ready to put in a paver patio in the spring, and I want to line this with some path lights that kind of shine down, light up the patio here. And I would also like to eventually line up this sidewalk here on the front of our house. However, that is going to be pieced together in the future. The first thing and the best thing that I think when it comes to landscape lighting is actually uplighting, which is what I'm going to be using these for right here. And so on the front of my house, we have 4 windows that stand out. There's a window there, I'm not counting that, but there are 3 peaks. And so I have 3 of these lights. I'm going to first put them in one in each of the peaks. May eventually get a 4th one to put in the window in case I think that that would look better. But for now, we're going to try and uplight each of these 3 peaks here on the front of the house. Now this right here is literally how it comes out of the box. You have 2 pieces that make up your stake. And then you just have your light with your solar panel right here attached to it. Just going to tighten these up. It'll be facing that. The sun gets more sun this way. We're just going to take the stake and voila. That. Okay. Bada boom, bada bing. Get that bad boy facing upwards. All right, I think that should do it. It is center of the window. It's facing up. And I think that when the lights go out here, when the sun goes down and it gets dark, it is going to shine up on this. And simple as that, easy peasy. Let's do the other 2. So we've got all 3 of them put together, or really they come put together out of the box, but we put them in place. We may have to adjust them later once it gets dark and we check them out. But the only thing you have to do, there is a button on the back of the solar panel. It gives you 3 different options for color or brightness level. And so we'll mess with that here in a little bit whenever it gets dark, but we have everything in place and we are ready to go. Now, before we get to actually showing how these work, I do want to make sure everyone knows that I took these out of the box earlier and they have been getting sun on these solar panels all day, because that's how they work. These things collect the sun. That's what gives them energy in order to actually work and shine, because if they don't get sun, they're not going to work. So they don't come out of the box pre-sunshined and ready to go. You got to do that on your own. But with that, I am super excited to see how these things look and how they light this place up and how it looks from a distance and close up. And we're going to see all that here in just a little bit. So with that, let's wait till the sun goes down. That right there, that looks pretty darn good for solar lights. And I'm thinking to get 1 or 2 more of these, putting on a couple of the trees that are out in front in the yard. I don't want to do too much, but you can dim them actually down. Actually, let's check that out. Let's see what they look like a little more dimmed. Ooh, that doesn't look too bad. As you can see over here, this is more of a brighter color, brighter white, versus these are more orangey, but it's a little bit of a different pattern here. So I actually think that one right there would look good on one of the trees over here, but I do think I'm going to keep the brighter white on the front of the house. What do you guys think? And then there's actually the 3rd option. So the one that we had originally, which is that one over there, has both the outer, the bright lights, and the center, more orange light. This one right here just has the outer white light. So, shoo, I like that. Let's see how this looks from a distance. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. So do you guys like the two on the right more, or do you like the one on the left more? Leave a comment down below. Tell me which pattern you prefer on this house right here. Also, do you think I should put a fourth light on the window right there, or just leave the 3 peaks lit up? Let me know what you think. So if you want to check any of these things out, I will leave links down in the description below. Leave a comment, let me know your thoughts on all of this stuff right here. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go ahead and order a couple more of these to put around the trees here, make them look really nice, and I'm going to order some of the path lights, and I'll have a video on all that stuff coming soon. We'll see you guys.